Hey guys, welcome back to the M News. This is a studio, you guys can see. I have all these movies here, and I got all these movies, and shit. Hello? Anyone in there? Ah, that's sad. I heard someone knock. Hell? Oh shit! Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the M News. Doing another segment of 31 Nights of Halloween. Of course, doing movie reviews on Halloween movies. Not really Halloween movies, but slasher, horror, thriller. I liked how I said horror right there. Horror. But yeah, you get the point. I've been doing a few episodes lately about mostly hauntings. I'm gonna get back to another slasher. This one is creepy because it's based on a true event. So it's have you ever heard of the Strangers? The Strangers is a really creepy movie. It's not overwhelmingly scary, but if you put yourself, it's one of those movies that if you put yourself in a situation like these people did, and it's really frightening. Of course, you got these two couple, I think, who just got married or is about to get married, and they are going out to this house in the middle of nowhere. Obviously, out in the middle of nowhere. Of course, what else would it be? They got in the middle of nowhere, and then they get a knock at this door, and there's a strange woman standing there, a girl, and she just talks and asks if someone's there, and then she says no. The main character played by Liv Tyler. She says no, there's no one here. That she asked for a certain somebody, and she didn't know who it was. So she said no, there's no one here by the name of that. And then this girl just stares at her and walks away like nothing just happened. And then strange things starts happening. Like these guys are just walking around the house, freaking these people out, knocking on the door, slamming on their door, throwing axes at the door. It's a really creepy movie. I think the favorite part about this movie is it is the fact that it's based on a true story, and I could see this being based on a true story really, and it's just this really intense horror slash thriller. It's a really good movie. Don't get me wrong. I think Liv Tyler from after the Lord of the Rings did an okay job with this one. She wasn't as good as she was in this one as she did in Lord of the Rings, but I can't really say that because they're two different segments and two different things. And she plays, if she got scared in real life, I think I would have been doing the same thing as she was doing. She makes some of the not the best choices, but she does an okay job at them. I think you could probably tell that some of the things that in this movie were used from the director, who probably wanted to have a little bit of fun with this idea too. Even though it's kind of sad because it is based on a true story, apparently, or it says inspired by true events. It's creepy because these people just wear these masks, and you can probably see this from the front here. This guy has a sack on his face, and then if I turn to the back, the two girls have masks like that right there, and it's just creepy because none of them talk. Of course, they don't talk. They just try to kill these people. And I'm not going to spoil the ending for you because there's no point of spoiling the ending if you guys are going to check it out after this review. But this movie is worth a check out if you're into those really thrilling horror movies, slasher kind of deal. Yeah, sorry about that. My camera went dead. Anyway, I think, the really big chilling part about that. I'm going to take off my shoes. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's supposed to be scary, but it's not really scary. But I think the scariest part about this movie is the fact that, there's people out there maybe are like this, and they can be really sick and twisted, and they're so psychotic, and it's really freaky to think about. I can imagine if the Purge and this put together. I can guarantee these people would have a lot of fun on the Purge. You can tell what they're doing is fun to them, and they're doing it for fun, and it's really disturbing. I mean, there's some really disturbing there's a really disturbing image near the end, and I really hate to think about being in a situation like that. I really would. Ooh, it's just creepy. But yeah, this is the unrated version. Really messed up movie. To let you know, it's rated R for violence, terror, and language. That's pretty much what it's rated R for. I don't think you have to be. I mean, don't ever put this for a little kid, like maybe like a 12-year-old. Don't ever put that because they will not go to sleep at night. I guarantee you that now. I mean, if I were at least maybe 10, 9, or 11 years old and I watched this, I probably would have every window and door locked. It does its job when it comes to that for me. It really does. I always want to lock my doors when I see this movie. It really puts me in one of those really, really, really good moods. I'm going to read you the back and I'll let this go. I'll grade it. Explore your worst fears imaginable with this shocking suspense thriller inspired by disturbing true events. After a 4 a.m. knock at the door in a haunting voice, Christian McKay, played by Liv Tyler, of course. I might be pronouncing your name wrong, sorry about that. And James Hoyt, played by Scott Speedman, remote getaway become a psychological night of terror as three masked strangers invade. Now they must go far beyond what they thought themselves capable of. They hope to survive. Yeah, pretty much what that just told you was these three strangers come up to the front door, and now they have to do whatever they think they can to do to survive this night. And it's really freaky to think about. So, as a movie, horror movie, it does its job when it makes me want to lock my doors. The movie, on the other hand, though, was not the most scariest film out there, but it certainly delivers what it wants to do. I'm going to go at least 3.5 out of 5 for The Strangers. I think it's a well-done horror movie. I think, you can have a lot of fun with this one. Sip on this movie with some popcorn and sit down with your friends and relax. It's one of those types of movies, so I think that can be possible. I think it's a good one. I think it really is. Comment to me what you guys think of The Strangers. Are you guys interested in seeing The Strangers? Are you going to buy it for Blu-ray instead of DVD like me and being dumb? Guys, comment below, subscribe to this channel, and of course, guys, remember, you guys can comment below and let me know what movie you want me to review for the next horror movie, and that's fine. If you guys ain't going to choose, I'm going to choose one. It don't matter. Either way, I can announce it. I can probably, if you give me a movie that I want to review and I think about doing it, I will give your name a shout out on my next movie review saying I did that movie for you. So guys, of course, check out The Strangers. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.